I recently have just been thinking about what makes a true entrepreneur, what separates someone random from like being successful, and I think the number one important fundamental rule is that why only few succeed. And it's fairly obvious, but for a lot of people it's hard to grasp why precisely. So anyways, I've written down why I think only few succeed and why a lot of people don't actually get to that stage in life where they want to get to. And it's obvious to me, but to a lot of people it's not. So hopefully this can help you kind of move towards that if that's what you're trying to do. I think for a lot of people it is actually like that. Like, no matter what it is you want to achieve, you kind of want to progressively get higher and higher at it. So whatever it is, it could be even studying potentially. There's so many different things. So anyways, look, it's because you give up. Now that's a bit of a blanket statement, but there's a lot of truth to that. Why only few people succeed is because the rest of the people just give up when they don't see the overnight success, which is, the probability of that is really low. Like, I hate to break it to you, it's not going to be overnight. If you're looking for that quick dopamine, you're not really going to get that. You have to earn that. So a true entrepreneur knows this. They've been knowing that. That's why they made it to where they at, because they didn't give up. If you're really trying to take this seriously and you want to achieve something in life, you have to give it your all. You have to stay consistent and see every video you make or every step you take as a step to working on where you want to get. You can't see it like you're gonna take this big leap and hopefully make it, because that is just unrealistic. It's not the case whatsoever. It can be, but it's very unlikely. I think if you do happen to make it overnight, you're not even going to learn much about yourself. Let's say you make a lot of money overnight, you're a millionaire the next day. Chances are you're not even really going to understand yourself. You're not going to know how to manage that. Part of the process of becoming an entrepreneur and becoming successful is by going through the hardship. So yeah, you give up. You need to be able to stay in there, stay strong, and post when you don't feel like posting, or work on whatever it is when you don't feel like it. I can tell straight away when I'm talking to someone, this person doesn't quite believe in themselves, and I can tell when someone does. And you can train yourself to learn that internal confidence. I'm still learning that. I was really reluctant to make this video, but I forced myself to do it. And part of that, why I said that, is because it kind of correlates to faking it until you forget you're faking it, like faking it until you make it, and then you'll forget you're faking it. So if you don't have it all, if you fully can't believe it at the moment, just kind of fake it, but act, because acting is a step to success. It's the most important step. If you don't fully believe that you can make it, well, simple, just start by doing it, and then eventually, perpetually, you will forget that you're faking it. You need a plan. You need a plan, and you need to be able to act. Merge those together and you will not have a problem. You will not have one issue. Well, you will, but it's going to be easy. If you have a plan, if you have an vision of where it is you want to head to, where it is you want to get to, and you actually act, you're going to get there. It's almost inevitable. If you really take this seriously and you use a plan and you stick to that and you actually act, because acting is a fundamental trait of success. You need to act. There's so many people that just watch YouTube videos on how to actually achieve something, but they just sit back and just say they'll do it the next day, and it never happens. Don't be that person. Those people are the worst, because they know that they're doing it just for the quick dopamine. I used to be that person. I'm not throwing shade and being look bitch, I never used to do that. Nah, I used to do that. I used to watch these videos and never used to really apply it to my life. So I'm not throwing shade at anyone in particular, but make sure you're actually applying it. Be the 10% that takes a different path. As an entrepreneur, you need to be able to risk the outcome. You need to be able to risk the situation, the scenario, the uncertainty, and it's very difficult. It's hard, it's intricate, understanding the whole process. It's like you want to have full control over it, especially if you are an overthinker, especially if you struggle with anxiety like myself. You want to grasp the whole situation. You just want to own it, but you can't. You need to go through that process of risking uncertainty and risking the insecurity. It's something you learn. So it's going to be uncomfortable for sure, but it's a must. It's a necessity. So yeah, be different. Don't be the same. There's enough of that in this world. You need to be authentic. If you really want to become YouTube successful, or if you want to become popular, if you want to be known and not a number, you need to be authentic. Take inspiration. I take a lot of inspiration from people. I've got heaps of inspiration. I feel like people are afraid to show that, but I don't really care. I've got inspiration. So embrace your craft, embrace your art, and express how you feel. Don't be afraid to show that, because if you are, that's going to come through the screen, and people are going to see that. People can see that you're genuine. People can tell if you're not genuine. People can tell if you're like straight to the point. People can tell like your internal and external confidence. So it really does come down to authenticity. So practice that, practice all of these things, and you'll start to see yourself elevating. Undoubtedly, I really stand by this. I'm actually applying this too. So like I'm starting to notice that myself per se is growing a lot more. I'm growing as a character just from applying like what I've said down, to my own lifestyle. So give it a try and let me know how it goes. Let me know where you guys are at down below, man. I'm sorry I've been gone for a while. Like I said, I've just been a bit perplexed. I've had so much on my mind. I've been unpacking a lot of shit. I don't know, but I'm back. So yeah, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, with all that being said, I will see you a lot in my next one.